And welcome to In the Blink of an Eye. We have another segment for you today on this lovely Saturday with your host today, Benjamin Valdez, otherwise known as El Capitan. Well, on behalf of Pueblo Tires and Service, we want to thank you for 47 years of serving the community. And today I'm going to be speaking with some folks here, some ladies from Habitat for Humanity of the Rio Grande Valley, and we're going to discover some exciting and wonderful things that this nonprofit organization provides for the community. We've had some experience with them in the past. They've got some new personnel. We've had them on a radio show, but now they're on the TV, and you're going to find out about amazing things that they provide and how they can help folks with homes and other eventual projects that they've got going, events, tremendous things they've got going today. But first, I want to thank you again from behalf of Pueblo Tires and Service and remind you that we have financial options up to 24 months to pay and no credit needed. Hasta 24 meses para pagar y no necesitas crédito. We have 13 locations to serve the valley, 13 locales since 1972. Y hay un dicho que dice que el que no sirve, no sirve. And we've been serving since 1972, and Habitat for Humanity has been serving the public, the community, and I like the name Habitat for Humanity. They've been serving humanity as well. So we're going to find out some wonderful things. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back in the blink of an eye.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall, the cycle continues for us all. 2018 is come and gone. Change your oil, you can't go wrong. That's right, you betcha.
So now you're a politician, Boozy?
12 months ain't enough. Up 24 months to pay, and you'll be on your way. Ain't no credit needed. That's right, 2019, you will sing Shampoozy.com. So much fun. Que bailen.
Think tires, think Pueblo.
Así es, amigos, hasta 24 meses para pagar. Y no necesitas crédito. Si ellos dicen no, nosotros decimos sí. Llevo eso al banco, puedes apostar.
No hay tal cosa, Shampoozy, te apuesto.
Sí, tienes la opción de hasta 100 días para pagar temprano. No esperas el income tax. Ven hoy mismo. Aplica, compra y disfruta. Así es, Shampoozy.com. Que bailen.
Think Pueblo.
And welcome back to In the Blink of an Eye. Regresamos aquí en un abrir y cerrar de ojo. Well, here I am today at Habitat for Humanity, where they serve the Rio Grande Valley. And we're in McAllen today. We're going to learn more about them, but I have a couple of guests with me today. Give us your name, ladies, please, and starting with you.
My name is Phoebe Cepeda.
Phoebe Cepeda.
Yes.
And
Amy Sepulveda.
Amy Sepulveda. Well, Phoebe and Amy, thank you for having us here on behalf of Pueblo Tires and Service. This show is called In the Blink of an Eye because in the blink of an eye, your car can break down. Mm-hmm. So we want to invite you to come visit us at Pueblo Tires in case you have ideas or plans to trip, go out on Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, whatever. Come visit us before you take that road and make sure your car's in good condition. Well, Phoebe, tell us a little bit about Habitat for Humanity. Tell us a little bit about this organization.
So Habitat for Humanity has been in the Rio Grande Valley for 31 years. What we do is we build affordable homes for low to moderate income families.
Okay.
We usually build about 6 homes a year. There's also we build valley-wide. We completed one earlier this year in Brownsville. We've done one in Willacy. We've also done some in McAllen, Harlingen. Right now we are building in McAllen a home for a deserving family here.
Okay. And Amy, what is your position with Habitat for Humanity?
So I'm the development director of Habitat for Humanity. I oversee the fundraising events and partial of the marketing, anything that involves when we're out there doing builds with volunteers. I oversee the volunteer groups also.
Okay, and Phoebe, well, you've been here. How long you said?
I've been here for 3 years.
For 3 years.
And right now I serve as the interim executive director.
Okay, well, Habitat for Humanity has been around for over 30 years.
Yes.
And, the name Habitat for Humanity, that's, who? Can you tell me a little bit about the founders of this organization?
Yes, so Habitat International was founded by a gentleman named Millard Fuller. He had traveled overseas, and what he noticed is in other parts of the world, communities would come together to build a home for families. So what he did was he ended up bringing that back to the United States, and he opened up Habitat for Humanity.
Okay. Wow.
So now we are now nationwide. It's a global, but this affiliate is local. It does stay. So when you donate to Habitat of the Rio Grande Valley, it stays in the Rio Grande Valley.
Okay, wow, that's great. No, I mean, again, I've heard of Habitat for Humanity in the past, and that's one thing that this program does is we want the folks to know more about organizations such as this. But there's a lot of nonprofits in the valley that do wonderful work, and sometimes people just don't realize it. And I, for one, have learned a lot through this show. And again, we thank the consumers and we thank the public out there for giving us the opportunity to have this show, because without you, we couldn't exist. And Pueblo's been around for 47 years. You guys have been over for 30 years. So I almost
Yes.
said that. So as far as programs, housing ownership program, how does that work?
So what we do is we ask families to apply for a home. They do have to be between the income guidelines. They have to be working. They have to have a job consistency for over 6 months. And then also they have to have a need.
Okay.
We also, once they go through the application process, they qualify. What happens is they go through a family selection committee. So we have a committee of community members that will interview the family, and then they will tell us if this family, it does fit the program guidelines, the type of families that we're trying to help.
And you all rely totally on the generosity of individuals or businesses for support, donations, and that sort of thing.
We rely heavily on our donations, whether it's businesses, whether it's sponsorships, whether it's just everyday giving of people just giving $10, or also we do have our Restore that's also one of our fundraisers as well.
Yeah, I visited this place a few years ago, and I noticed you have a lot of material, housing material, doors, furniture and things like that. All that's donated as well?
Yes, that is donated through a lot of organizations. Also, a lot of people, what they do is they get a new couch or a new chair, and the chair is actually, it's still in good condition, but they just wanted to buy a new one. So what they do is they donate it to our Restore. We sell it, and that money goes into building more homes.
Oh, okay. Well, it's helping your fellow man.
Yes.
This gentleman that founded this organization, the spirit of helping, like the Good Samaritan, and coming together whenever there's tragedies. When I say tragedies, for example, there's hurricanes and people lose their homes, or there's a fire. Sometimes that community rallies and helps that individual or that family. And this is basically what Habitat for Humanity has taken that and turned it into a nonprofit organization. So, and when we talk about life and people, but obviously we're all aging, right? But some of the folks that, as they age, how can they get assistance from you all? I mean, I know you have these programs, but there's an area here for aging in place. What is that about?
Yes, so the Aging in Place program, what it is we do help seniors in the Rio Grande Valley that are low income, that have mobility issues. So let's say they're on a wheelchair, but they don't have a ramp on their home. So what we do is we go and we build a ramp so that they can, or sometimes their doors, these older homes, the doors are they're not wide enough for the wheelchair. So we go in and we widen the doors, their restrooms, we go ahead and put ADA compliant toilets. Some of the showers, we turn them from tubs to showers. We put grab bars and make sure that the mobility in the home is adequate for their needs.
So how do you all go about coordinating all this? I mean, it sounds like a lot of work. I mean, I know you have obviously your responsibilities, but you also have a construction crew, right? In-house construction crew, is that right?
Yes, we do. We have a great team. We all work together. The construction team, our development team, our fundraising. We have a director of mortgage and family services. We have our Restore. We all wear different hats, and we're all here for the same cause. So none of us is afraid to open. I've never picked up a hammer till I got here.
Yes.
So none of us are afraid to build a home. None of us are afraid to go help anywhere.
All right. Well, we got a lot more to cover, okay? But we're going to take a break and we'll be back in the blink of an eye.
Well, hey, folks, don't wait on your next paycheck or your income tax refund. That's just silly. We got payment options that include up to 100 days early payoff. You betcha, that's right.
So what happened to the 24 months to pay, Shampoozy?
Folks, we still got that. You can choose to pay early or take up 24 months. It's your choice, but do it today. Shampoozy.com. That's right, Kev Island.
Think tires, think Pueblo.
Invierno, primavera, verano y otoño. El año 18 se ha terminado. Cambia el aceite de tu carro. Si no te dejará tirado. You betcha.
Ja, ¿ahora te crees poeta, Shampoozy?
Tienes la opción de hasta 24 meses para pagar y no necesitas crédito. Cantarás un nuevo canción, shampoozy.com. ¡Qué alegría en mi corazón! Así es que bailen.
Think tires, think Pueblo.
And we're back in the blink of an eye, and here I am at Habitat for Humanity, serving the Rio Grande Valley, and I'm here with,
Phoebe Zepeda.
and
Amy Sepulveda,
your position here?
I am the interim executive director.
and I'm the development director.
Okay, well, we've talked a little bit about the programs and about the history of Habitat for Humanity and all these wonderful things you do for the community. And on behalf of Pueblo Tires and Service, we thank you for what you're doing, because this is what the show's all about. It's providing positive information to the community, and we thank you for allowing us to be here with you today. There's Christmas is just around the corner, obviously, Thanksgiving and so forth, but you have an event coming up called 'Tis the Season of Giving. Could you tell us about that?
Yes, so Season of Giving is a new campaign that we launched this year for the first time. And to go with that campaign, we also have an ornament. It's a Christmas ornament. It has the year. And so what we want to do is every year we're going to have a different ornament.
Okay.
Every year it's going to have the year, and it's going to be a different design. And so we want to make it where it's a collectible.
Okay.
On the letter that we sent out to the community, we talk about Miss McKinney, and Miss McKinney just recently received her first home here in the Rio Grande Valley. It happened in Brownsville, and we were able to build our first home in Brownsville.
Wow.
This year. So we're very proud of that, and we're very happy that Miss McKinney, a single mother with her children, and she was able to get her home after 2 years of waiting. She was finally able to get her home.
And obviously, we want to appeal to the community for donations, monetary
Yes.
donations. I know it says here a gift of $25.
Yes.
As little as $25
Yes.
and up, right? You can give more, obviously, right?
Yes, so we don't have a minimum. Of course, we don't have a maximum. What we do have is to receive this ornament, anything above $100. We will send you the ornament to your home.
Okay, so no gift is too big or too small,
No.
right? So every dollar is needed. Again,
Yes.
Habitat for Humanity of the Rio Grande Valley. I know you have a lot of things going on, and you're always planning ahead.
Yes.
I see you have a thing called a 5K stud run that's going to happen sometime in February.
Yes.
Why don't you tell us about that?
So the 5K, it's called 5K Stud Run, and it's going to be around Valentine's Day. We called it Stud Run because it's a play in words for stud, as in a 2x4, and that is actually what we use to build the home,
Okay.
the walls of the home, and for Valentine's. Like stud muffin. So it's a play in words. Also, it's going to be a lot of fun. This is our first one that we are doing, and it's going to have a sign a stud station. So as the runners complete the run, they can go and they can sign a 2x4, which is going to go to a home, and they can sign it with an inspirational message. This also going to be the kids Kids Fun Run. It's a 1 mile, and it's at the same time. And for the kids, we're gonna have it's gonna be a paint your stud station, and it's also gonna be 2x4s where they get to paint. You know, they get to write any messages that they want, and these 2x4s will be going to the walls of a family, a home.
Well, there's all kinds of sponsorship opportunities for these programs. Yeah, when I saw that stud run, the stud run, I said, it's just, you know, it's go into the stud word, you know, but like you mentioned,
Yes.
it's having to do with lumber, right?
Yes. Yes.
Well, okay, that's another opportunity for you folks to participate in and help out the folks here at Habitat for Humanity. And you have a little flyer here. I guess you send these out to some of the businesses as well?
Yes, so we send them out. You can also find the information on Facebook on our Habitat RGV Facebook page. We also send out emails with links to sign up. There is an event on Facebook where you can follow, you know, so that you can see any updates that we have about the 5K.
Okay. Well, so many things going on, right?
Yes.
Are you all are open, what, 7 days a week, or do you close here on a certain day?
We're open Tuesday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay, Tuesday through Saturday. Okay, and you have all kinds of things out there. Everything that's out there for sale was donated?
Not everything.
Not everything.
We do have some things that we purchased, but
Okay.
most of the stuff is donated.
Okay. Yeah, and you know, we've come here before from Pueblo to pick up some magazines, buy magazines. We've distributed them through our stores, and we put them in our, you know, our waiting areas for folks to read. I know we're kind of getting away from paper these days, right? Everything's
Yes.
digital. Everybody looks at their phone nowadays.
Yes.
Right? They shop through their phones, and obviously you all have a website as well.
Yes.
Could you tell us the website and the phone number where folks could find you? You know, I'm sure they know where you're at in today's world with the technology, but why don't you give us a website and a phone number?
So let me just tell you a little bit.
Okay.
So you were talking about magazines, right? We have a whole section of books.
Oh, you do?
Yes, that are donated. And so, you know, if you want to come and, you know, books can get expensive, but here we
Yeah.
have them very, very inexpensive,
Okay.
and we have a
There
whole
you go.
library of them. And the website is www.habitatrgv.org. And again, it's www.habitatrgv.org. And the phone number is 956-686-7455. Again, the number is 956-686-7455.
And you also have another location, right? I understand, in Harlingen?
Yes, we do have another restore in Harlingen as well.
So are you both involved in that location as well, or is that a different director?
No, it's the same one. It's the same habitat for
Uh-huh.
both locations.
So you travel, you commute,
Yes.
go see how things are going on over there. I haven't seen the one in Harlingen. Is it similar to this place, about as big as this?
It's probably, yes, we do have a bigger warehouse over there. But that one we just redid the entire building.
Okay.
It's a beautiful building. I encourage everybody to go take a look at it.
Okay, well, again, we're going to learn a little bit more, some more things to cover. And again, folks, remember, Habitat for Humanity needs your help. You know, it's this time of the year where, you know, a lot of people can benefit from your sponsorships, and we're glad to be here and help them promote what Habitat for Humanity is doing for the community. So we're going to take another little break, and we'll be back en un abrir y cerrar de ojos.
Así es, amigos, hasta 24 meses para pagar. Y no necesitas crédito. Si ellos dicen no, nosotros decimos sí. Llevo eso al banco, puedes apostar.
No hay tal cosa, Shampoozy, te apuesto.
Sí, tienes la opción de hasta 100 días para pagar temprano. No esperas el income tax. Ven hoy mismo. Aplica, compra y disfruta. Así es, shampoozy.com. ¡Que bailen!
Think Pueblo.
Invierno, primavera, verano y otoño. El año 18 se ha terminado. Cambia el aceite de tu carro. Si no, te dejará tirado. You betcha.
Ja, ¿ahora te crees poeta, Shampoozy?
Tienes la opción de hasta 24 meses para pagar y no necesitas crédito. Cantarás un nuevo canción, shampoozy.com. ¡Qué alegría en mi corazón! Así es, que bailen.
Think tires. Think Pueblo.
Regresamos aquí en un abrir y cerrar de ojos. Estamos aquí in Habitat for Humanity of the Rio Grande Valley with Amy and Phoebe. And we've learned a lot about Habitat for Humanity, but there's more to come, yes. Habitat for Humanity, you've got a golf apalooza. From golf balls to raising walls. What is that about? I like the title. From golf balls to raising walls.
Yes.
This is going to happen in April, okay, of next year.
Yes, this will be our fourth one that we do. It's an annual golf tournament that we do at Tierra Santa in Westaco. It's just a good way for us to continue to fundraise so that we can continue to build those homes.
You know, what I've learned here today, and is that, yes, you rely on fundraisers and you rely on donations and all that, but you all put a lot of work into this.
Yes.
I mean, you put a lot of fundraisers together, this golfing, the 5-stud run, the season of the giving. So you just don't sit back and say, hey, come on, send us donations, right? You put a lot of work into it. You organize events for folks to participate and have fun, young and old. So, I'm not a golfer, but we like to play golf. So this is going to happen in April, from golf balls to raising walls. So there you go, another opportunity to help Habitat for Humanity. Now, at these events, you all are out there as well?
Yes.
Wow, okay. Well, who dreams up all these events? Do you all put your heads together and think, hey, what else can we do?
We all.
Yeah,
We
well,
collaborate together as a team and we come up with different ideas.
Well, that's cool. Now, can I ask you something about the construction team? You have a construction team that is obviously they know what they're doing. Safety is a high priority as well. But do you accept volunteers? People, hey, I want to go help. Can I be part of the construction team as a volunteer? Even if they do, what's the process for that?
We do have community builds from time to time, where we do post them and people can come and help out in the to construction of the home. If they are skilled volunteers, we're always more than welcome. They're more than welcome to come and call us and say, hey, I know how to do framing and I want to volunteer, or I know how to do this. I know how to do plumbing, they're more than welcome to call our construction team, and then that way they can go ahead and we can get in contact with them so they can come and help us out during the week as well.
Okay. The construction team, again, how many projects do you have maybe at the most at one time?
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
Yes, we were building between about 10 homes a year.
Okay.
Our construction team is only 3 people.
3 people.
Yes, but they oversee the volunteers. Sometimes there are certain things that we do use subcontractors on. So they oversee that whole process as well as the building permits and drawings and
the folks that, qualify for the assistance. These folks are also part of the construction, right? That's a requirement?
Yes, they are required to put in 300 sweat equity hours into the build of their own home.
Now, do they get to choose the location? How does that work out?
We do have a lot inventory available. So what we do is we show them these are the lots that we have available, and then we can go from there.
So, do you have like thousands of applications right now waiting, or how?
We don't have that many waiting. We do have people that apply. What we do is we do see the application, make sure that they do qualify. And then if they don't qualify, we do send them a letter so we can explain to them so they can work on getting the qualification so they can reapply as well.
And part of the qualification involves some fees as well?
They don't have to pay the full closing costs. It is partial full closing costs.
Okay.
The qualifications is that they don't have too much debt. Debt is okay, and it just varies on the application. It varies on the home and the funding that they're applying for as well. But I do know that as long as some people, let's say they've only been working for 2 months, so they have to be working for at least six months. So then they come back in 4 months and reapply again. If maybe they don't make enough money, and so then we let them know, and then they come back. Or let's say they have sometimes they just they have too much debt, so we tell them, okay, when you pay this off, then come back and we can reapply. So we do try to counsel them so they can qualify for the program. And we have had people that come back and then they are able to get their home.
And okay, so there's a monthly payment that must be made?
Yes, the homes are sold to the families at a price that they can afford.
Okay.
So some mortgages are they can start between $400 to $600.
Okay.
It just varies on the income of the family.
Okay.
And the size of the family. But that mortgage payment also includes the title, the taxes, and the insurance as well.
So taking all those factors into consideration, and also, does that also factor into what size of a home? And the location?
Most of our most of our homes are 3-bedroom, 2 bathrooms.
Okay.
But we do have some homes, depending on the size of the lot. Sometimes it's only a 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom, and also depends on the size of the family. You know,
Okay.
if it's a family of 6, we can't put them in a
Okay.
2-bedroom home. You know, it just depends.
Okay. Shop, donate, volunteer. What is that about, Amy?
So Shop Donate Volunteer is pretty much at the Restore, which is the one here in McAllen and the one in Harlingen. You can come in and you can shop. You can also donate, so you can bring in items that you have at your household that you no longer need, or you can volunteer. So we have groups come in, or you can be an individual, and you can come in and volunteer on any day as long as we're open.
You know, this is a fun place to
Yes.
shop around.
It
I'm
is.
not much of a shopper, you know, but when I come in here, it gets your attention. All
Yes.
these little knickknacks you have, and most of it in good condition, you know.
Yes.
But you have some variety of different things, and but we need to take another little break.
Okay.
And we're back in the blink of an eye to close out our segment today from Habitat for Humanity, serving the Rio Grande Valley. So ahorita regresamos en una brisa de radio.
Así es, amigos, hasta 24 meses para pagar. Y no necesitas crédito. Si ellos dicen no, nosotros decimos sí. Llevo eso al banco, puedes apostar.
No hay tal cosa, Shampoozy, te apuesto.
Sí, tienes la opción de hasta 100 días para pagar temprano. No esperas el income tax. Ven hoy mismo. Aplica, compra y disfruta. Así es, shampoozy.com. ¡Que bailen!
Think Pueblo.
Well, we're back to close the segment out from Habitat for Humanity, serving the community here in the Rio Grande Valley. Okay, ladies, final words.
So just want to remind the community that if they have any questions about our events, or if they would like to volunteer, or just information about our programs, they can reach us at 956-686-7455. Or they can also visit the website at habitatrgv.org. They can call us English, Spanish. We speak both. We're here to help the community, and if they want to volunteer at an event, they can just give us a call, and we'll be able to.
You're also on Facebook, correct?
Yes. So we are on Facebook. We post. We're very active on Facebook. We're always posting updates. So if you want to, keep track of what we're doing, if we have any events coming up, any programs that are available, Facebook is where to be.
Okay. Well, Phoebe?
I just want to say, don't forget, you don't have to lift a hammer to build a home. So shop, donate, or volunteer today.
Wow, I like that. You don't have to lift a hammer to build a home. Well, ladies, thank you for having us, and may God bless you and continue to
Same to
use
you.
you.
Thank you.
And folks, you want to help family in need? This is one area you can come and help. Get with these ladies, and they'll direct you on how you can give donation. Now, one more quick: if they donate some furniture or equipment, do they bring it, or do you pick it up?
We can pick up. They just need to call us, and we will schedule it.
Okay. Well, we have fun.
Yes,
And,
we
Yes, we
did.
did. Thank
Just
you.
want to remind the folks out there, Pueblo Tires and Service has been around for 47 years, serving the community, up to 24 months to pay, no credit needed. And I want you to remember this, keep this in mind. Nobody loves you more than Pueblo Tires and Service and Habitat for Humanity.
Nobody!